down here in Brisbane's Riverside. It's a Thursday night. I've just come back from a couple of nights in Sydney. Got to say, it's nice to be warm again, but you're probably going to be surprised when I tell you that it's actually been my fourth proper sit-down restaurant meal I've just enjoyed so far this week. And it sounds like a lot, and I think, to be fair, looking at my waistline, my doctor probably agrees with you. That's a lot of food. But the reality is, I think it's really important, and we've probably lost a bit of sight of this post-COVID. I'm not so sure that pre-COVID, as nice as this place is, it probably would have been maybe just a little bit busier. It's pretty dead here on a Thursday night, right? And I've got a lot of value out of getting together and spending time with people. If I think about professionally, spending time with peers, using it as an opportunity to reflect and shoot the breeze, that's helped me advance professionally a lot over my career, but also with my customers and my suppliers, right? So being able to spend time with suppliers and build those relationships, they're far more invested in me. And if I need something, need some discretionary effort, as a result of being more invested in me, I think they're far more likely to pitch in and give me what I need when that discretionary effort is asked for. Customers, if you can get out and get to know those customers more on a personal level, they're far more likely to trust you. And if they trust you, they're going to open up, and that's good news in a negotiation. It makes it easier to negotiate if we're both being really open with information exchange. And even think about disputes. How great would it be to not need to pull the contract out of the bottom drawer because you had a relationship where you could just be collaborative with somebody as a result. So, as my colleague Keith says, you've got to invest in relationships before you need them. And I know that it's not always easy, because there are some things that will get in the way of potentially getting out of the office and doing some of this kind of activity. Like, it's not always easy with distance and time or money, and sometimes even the process, like the probity process, might actually prevent you from doing some of this kind of activity. But to the extent that you can, we think it's going to be a great idea to develop better relationships with your customers and suppliers, get to know them a bit better and allow them to know you a little bit better, and good things tend to follow in the negotiation. So I hope you not only enjoy those dinners as much as I've enjoyed mine this week, but I hope that both you and your counterparts actually get a little bit more out of the negotiations as a result.